So today we're going to analyze a PowerPoint presentation that was sent via email, so it's seemingly a phishing scam. But before we do, just keep in mind that we're over here at ringzerolabs.com, and if you have any malware that you would like to send us, go ahead and hit the contact us button on the top of our page, and we can analyze it, get a report out to you, and show you how it was analyzed. Also, if you just have general questions about malware analysis, hit us up on the site. But now we'll start looking at this PowerPoint here. It's called transaction ID, bunch of numbers. So we can throw that in PE Studio real quick, simply for the virus total. Turn off FakeNet. So do that again. And it doesn't look like it was found in the repo. So before we open it, this is a PPTX, which means it's an archive, so you can rename this to a zip and open it up with any kind of archive manager and then extract the contents. So we'll go ahead and rename this back. And then, so these are the contents that make up the PowerPoint presentation. And right now we're just going to go into the PPT folder and then slides, and then the slide 1.xml, we're going to inspect that. And you can scroll down, see a bunch of values that are set up for the formatting of the first slide. Nothing too crazy in here. It talks about purchasing, a bunch of schema data. So we'll go over here to the Rails document. And then here we can see that there's a t.co URL. That is a Twitter shortened URL. And it looks like there's another one here as well. So 2 Twitter shortened URLs. That's kind of suspicious in a PowerPoint presentation. So go ahead and keep those in mind for later. I have previously looked through most all of these supporting documents within the PowerPoint, and those 2 URLs are the only out of the ordinary things that I found. So what we can do is go ahead and open up this PowerPoint, and I did this in a sandbox just to be safe, but the PowerPoint looks like this. So it's claiming to be from Apple, that it's a receipt for something, and if you didn't buy this item, you can click this hyperlink to cancel the order. And if we look at the hyperlink, we notice that it is one of the URLs that we saw. So it is looking like this is going to be a phishing site of some sort, and we can open up that link in a browser. And again, I did this in a sandbox browser just to be safe. And the resulting link is actually so it's a Twitter shortened link, and then it goes to a bit.ly shortened link, and then finally we end up to the site in question, which is here. My Apple, iTunes, all kinds of weird spelling. The other link actually ends up somewhere, same looking site, but CS support iCloud.ga. So both of these sites are very similar. And if we actually look at the page source, we see that there's really not a whole lot of information on the page. And there's this big chunk of data right here. And this, from the headings down here, looks like it's AES encrypted data. So it's an AES encrypted data blob. And as this page is loaded, this blob is thrown into JavaScript, and it is AES decrypted on the fly as the page is loaded. That's pretty cool because you can bypass a lot of signaturing and things. You don't have your data right out in the open. Yeah, this is pretty neat stuff. But if we want to see what is underneath that blob, since we can't inspect the page as is, we can use a built-in feature called Inspect in Google Chrome and expand everything. And then that variable that we were looking for, all of this AES encrypted data is output to the var output, and then document.write output. So that all of that AES data is decrypted and then written to the current window. So rather than go through by hand and try and decrypt this data using their functions and things, we can just let them do it for us. We just put output here and hit enter. Bam. Easiest decryption ever. So we can get all this and throw it in a text document. And format it as HTML, and then we can get a little better idea of what's going on. And I think it's pretty obvious what's going on. They want you to enter your username and ID, potential logging of that. If we go back to the site here, we can just throw in whatever we want, ASDF, whatever. And then we see a message saying, oh no, your account has been locked for security reasons. Unlock your account. So unlocking of your account is here, and then they want all kinds of information from you. Social security number, your address, telephone, and then you should put in everything. There we go. Bunch of crazy data. They're just looking for the fields to be entered, and then card details. So of course they're going to get your card details, all that good stuff. And there's really no reason to go any further from here. Yeah, the site's pretty cool. I'll give them props. It's very good looking. Same as this one. All of the text and everything is very clear. Yeah, all the colors are right. All of the grammar is correct. All that good stuff. The AES decryption of the blob data on the fly is also really cool. Just from avoiding signature detection and things like that from your site. So props on them. It's bad of them to do this, but they also implemented it in a very good way, in a way that could fool a lot of users. I've already reported the site to Apple, both of them as phishing sites as well as their shortened links. So hopefully they'll get on top of that and get that sorted out to get it taken down. Other than that, a quick video on how to analyze a PowerPoint document that's potentially full of malware, but in this case just turns out it has malicious links that lead to phishing sites. If y'all have any questions about malware analysis or anything on this file or any other malware that you have, go ahead and visit us at ringzerolabs.com and hit the contact us button, and we'd be happy to talk to you.